Welcome to One Question at a Time, the SAT series. Question number 24. What is the solution set for the equations 2x plus 1 over x minus 3 equals 0? So let's review on some of the words. So we have the solution set. The solution set is a set of number or a list of number, which is the solutions for the equations. So the solution set will be the list will be listed inside of the element inside of the curly bracket. So as you see, A is the empty solutions. It means empty set is no solutions, include no solutions. This is empty, okay, that's the empty set. For B is the singleton. Singleton is have only one value, and that is x equal 1/2. This one x equal 1 minus 1 over 2. This is you have two solutions, x equal negative 1/2 or x equal 3. This side we have x equal 1/2, x equal 3. So D have two solutions, E have two solutions. And what is the solutions? The solutions is mean the value of x when you plug in the equations, make that is true statement. True statement mean when you plug a numbers in x place, right here and right here, then that makes 0 at the right hand side. So when left hand side equal to right hand side, that gives us a true statement. If it's different from 0, then it will be false and you don't have any solutions. You don't have any real solutions, because we may have the imaginary solutions, but at this level we don't care about the imaginary number or imaginary solutions, so we just taking care of real solutions. The solutions are also called the zero, x-intercept, and root as well. So let's start with these questions. We have 2x plus 1 over x minus 3 that equals 0. So one more note here before we start, that if you have a fractions with the numerator on the top of over denominator, if that equals 0, we know that the denominator cannot be 0. So we can just imply that the numerator equals 0. I call D for short and N for numerator. Okay, so in this case we know that the denominator cannot be 0. It has to be different from 0. So x minus 3 have to be different from 0. That's the first thing. It's right here. And the second thing is the numerator 2x plus 1, that will be equal to 0. That's what we have to solve. Okay, so we have the numerator here over denominator. So this is our numerator. This is our denominator. Okay, so d that equal that, n is equal that. Okay, so now we have to solve for it. X minus 3 different from 0. So if we add 3 both sides, you will have x have to be different from 3. So x have to be different from 3. So this one is eliminate E, eliminate D. Okay. Now we go ahead and solve for numerator equals 0. So we minus 1 both sides. We have 2x on this side. This is cancel. Equal negative 1. We divide both sides by 2. We have x equal negative 1/2. So negative 1/2 is different from 3, from number 1 right here. This we call the restriction value. The restrictions or the restricted value is mean your answer, if it equal 3, we won't have no solutions. So this is good. Then the solution is C. And to making sure that if our answer is right, sometimes we make a mistake during the algebraic process, right? So we can also checking our answer by plug the x equal negative 1/2 value inside the equation to see if it given a true statement. Okay, so we will have 2x. So whenever I see x, I make the parenthesis at 1 over open parenthesis minus 3. We want to check. If I want to check, I make the question mark on the top of the equal symbol, equal 0. We want to making sure that the left hand side right here, left hand side, that will be equal to the right hand side. Okay, our right hand side is 0. Now we plug x equal negative 1/2 in here, and then we calculate. So 2 times negative 1/2 is negative 1. Add 1, that make it 0 on the top, right? Then we have here is 3 times 2 is 6. All over 2, right? 6 divided by 2 is still 3. I just kind of making the common denominator here so that we have to multiply 3 by 2 and then divide by 2. So 3 times 2, 3 is 6 over 2, because we multiply 2 over 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and then 2 at the bottom. So now we know that on the top is 0, at the bottom will be negative 7 over 2. Of course, anything 0 divided by anything, that is 0. So this one equals 0. Then our answer, x equal negative 1/2, is the solutions. I mean, to checking the the solutions, we can only plug in here. Then we see this one make it true, since we know the fact of 0 over a equals 0. We don't have to do that calculations at the denominator, since it's kind of fraction. Sometimes it's not like really nice number to work with. So if you're checking like this is enough to knowing the numerator equals 0, then the whole thing on the left hand side will be equal 0. Thank you for participating in this series. See you next time.